All right, welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. It is an interesting Thursday. It is Thursday, December 24th. No, I'm sorry. It is Thursday, December 14th, 4:40 p.m. here in the Arizona desert. Got some interesting stuff to look at. Let's get started. All right, bitcoindailyview.com as always got more for you there. Uh, let's look at stuff. This is very, very interesting. Top left-hand corner here, DXY today took like an Armageddon dump. This is amazing. We were wondering if it was going to challenge that 200 and that 140 moving average, and basically no, it tried to, but it got smacked down. Couldn't get above the top of this downward channel on a daily. And I mean, that's epic dump. So definitely, Satan took a punch in the balls or something, because that is a remarkable thing to see. So something good in the world happened today. Next to it, we've got oil. Oil caught a little bit of a green candle today, still under the 200 moving average on the daily, but definitely making a move up. So oil looking good. S&P 500 looks like it's kind of an indecisive red doji there today. We'll look at that over at FinViz and see it much more clearly. Bottom left-hand corner, gold continues a beautiful bounce off the 200 moving average on the daily. Silver back above the 200, bounced off resistance that recently, and that thing is moving very, very healthy. I think it was up like 6 or 7% today. It's insane. Bitcoin got definitely some wicks on the daily candle here towards the downside, but I think it did close in the green today, even though it doesn't really close, but you know what I mean. Looking at the MMRI, the Merino Market Risk Indicator, a very good indicator. When this thing is low, it's just more of a less volatile market. I like it to be below 300. Actually, below 250 is really, really hot. So I'm really digging that, especially with this extremely low DXY. I'm gonna put this in the in the chat if anybody has interest. It's definitely worth watching. And you can see here this historic graph, and you can kind of look at other at things around this time when it broke 300. When it breaks 300, looking at a lot of crazy volatility in the market. When it's below, a little bit more stability. We're trending down, so I'm kind of seeing more stability in the market right now, which may be, hey, just because big money's buying the debt, etc. But one way or the other, we're in a good spot, so I like it. And DXY is dumping, MMRI is dumping along with it. Wonderful stuff. Looking at FinViz here. All the big indexes, Dow up today, NASDAQ up, S&P 500 up, Russell 2000 up, Russell 2000 up almost 3%. I like that. Not a super remarkable day here for those markets, but the thing is, those indexes, I should say, but they closed in the green. That's pretty wonderful. While the DXY was dumping. Looking at the S&P 500, kind of getting a little kind of a granular view here. Tesla did quite good, and Nvidia only did 0.55 today. That's rather amazing. I guess AI is, took a hit today. Energy sector, insane. Technology, man, it's a bloodbath. I love it. Good. You had it coming, assholes. Anyway, so here we go. Looking at Bitcoin trading volume, 6.4 billion. That's 24 hours. I like that, down by 9%. That's some dang good volume today. Like what I'm seeing. People are buying that Bitcoin. They saw that DXY dumping, and they got in. Makes sense. So I dig it. Looking at an hourly chart here, even with the crazy volatility, except for back on like the 11th, I really haven't seen any massive longs or shorts get wrecked. I feel like people are kind of playing their cards close to their chest. I like seeing that. Trading with leverage is certainly fine, but just be careful. I like seeing these big players here rolling in, rolling out, making money. I also like seeing them not getting completely rectified, as they say. So good. If the big money gets wrecked, it means that the retail trader got wrecked too. So I'm glad we're not seeing people trying too hard. Have a good holiday. Don't wreck yourself. Anyway, looking at blockchain whispers here for longs versus shorts sentiment. This is on Binance, where the big money is, where the big volume is. 52% long, 47% short. I can dig it. And then for Ethereum, to represent the alts, 59% long, 40% short. So definitely a long bias for Bitcoin in general, and the alts are looking pretty good. Top 20 exchanges are a mix of green and red for spot trading volume. about 50-50 in the green and 50, and in the red. So not a very harmonious, or you could say like the collective agreement of the big exchanges as to whether volume should be positive or negative. So a bit of a sideways volume across the big top 20 exchanges. Bitcoin right now coming in at 42,966. Can we see 43,000 again? Probably. Looking at the top 100 alts, some did nothing, but some are insane. Bonk, whatever it is, up 70%. We'll look at that one. Woo! Network. Woo. Just woo. Up 23%. I like that. Anyway, Helium. Cool project. HNT, hint as I call it. Phantom, I like Phantom as well, up FTM, up 12%. So anyway, Ordy, whatever that is. Anyway, we'll look at Bonk before we get out of here because that's kind of exciting. I like seeing that actually move. Anything else really exciting? No. So anyway, Solana up 7.5%. I'll take it. I like it. I like to see Solana do well. Even if you're a Solana hater, it's just a good thing that it does well. Aave, good project. Aave, AAVE, up 11 point, well, basically 12%. So definitely got some nice things going on. So we'll check out Bonk before we get out of here. Maybe some other alts that are just, prevalent. Looking at Bitcoin here in the 45-minute chart, this is the big thing where we were kind of not a little bit too volatile, not really in the happiest place for Bitcoin. We'll kind of drill down here a little bit. As you can see right here, we recently went through on the 45-minute chart, a bit of a BART pattern towards the downside. Then we ranged sideways here, flirting with the 200 moving average, and here that's the white one, and the green one in this chart is a 314. So 200 is white, 314 is green. We kind of ranged between those, and it was like which way were we going to go? Definitely some volatility earlier did hit us, and we kind of dumped down below the 200 and the 314. Now 314 even crossed above the 200, which is not totally positive, but we've got some nice positive purple candles by Sam is what those are called. And I tell you what, when I see those in triplets like this, that's really true right there. So 2, 3, 4. That's a lot of energon. So we definitely have some upwards momentum. Squeeze indicator's looking okay. I think it's going to turn back up before it turns back down. Directional index is in the green. ADX is about to tangent up. Okay volume. 45-minute chart. I know immediate price action, but still, hopefully we don't see a BART pattern that completes to the downside again. But I have a feeling with the good market that we're seeing, we have some nice indicators here. We've broken back above the 200 and the 314. We're finding support there. Chart looks pretty strong. I'll take it. I mean, it's very volatile right now. It's kind of hard to really know exactly what's going on. But let's go to a 4-hour. 4-hour. You can definitely see a wick there towards the downside today. But in general, after we got over this BART pattern the other day, which is very prevalent, you can see that. We're back in the green for the Madrid ribbons. They're all EMAs here. And when they're all green, you're good. When they start turning red, you're bad. So anyway, here on the 4-hour chart, you are seeing a beautiful squeeze indicator begin to turn up. I think the ADX is going to turn up. Directional index will probably be pointing up pretty good. Volume is okay. It's good enough. So let's see what happens. I think in general, we have a pretty healthy chart here. I'm going to look at this. All right. Daily chart still super powerful. You can see a dump the other day, a couple days ago. But that's just good to go. We're still well above the 200 moving average. Things are looking absolutely wonderful. Let's look at a MACD on here for the daily and see how that's looking. MACD, how you looking? Boom. This is a good thing. I like what I'm seeing here on the daily chart. MACD. The MACD is below the signal. It's a little bit scary right there. What we really want to watch for is on the daily MACD, that tangent of the MACD to turn up. That would be really, really good. Once it gets back above that signal, it's going to be nice. Just need a nice tangent to turn up, get that histogram going in the right direction. And I think we're going to be good to go. Really, for immediate price action, like what's Bitcoin's mood? Look at the 2-hour MACD. 2-hour MACD might be closing towards a negative cross. I don't know. This is I think a lot's going to be known tomorrow. We'll see how the day goes, how the world goes. But I'm kind of thinking that we'll just see what happens. I'm going to fire up a 3-day chart here, all my fancy indicators, and just remind people of where we're actually at. Let me actually do a cleaner chart. There we go. Let's do that. Let's do 3-day just to make things a little easier to see. Okay. do a Fibonacci sequence here. I'm going to go way back to March of 2020 where we hit 3K, go way up to our all-time high, and you can see what's happening here. And it makes sense. This is a very powerful, nice fib. It really sticks quite well. If it serves anybody, I will copy the, not copy the image. So I don't, not that. I will copy a link. Copy a link to that, and I will share that in the chat just in case anybody might want that. But so here we go. You know, we hung out down here on the daily in the 618 golden pocket for a while, and you know that happens. Good, it's fine. We even beat it. We even visited the 786 fib, really nice. And if we look at this, where are we finding a rejection? The .382. So we got above the .5. We're looking good. Now we're just challenging that 382 fib level. It's a totally legit place to get challenged. We'll see if it breaks back above. Right now, you know, personally, I'm seeing the energons roll in, and I think we'll probably see continuation. Not financial advice, entertainment purposes only, of course. But, you know, looking at the 3-day chart here, something you can kind of see that I do like is this. You can see your low, you know, you can see a lower high, you can just barely see a lower high. Now we've gone friggin' straight up Pluto mode. By the time we actually start to chill and come down and go back up, that's going to be another lower high. So, you know, is it Lambo season? We'll see. You know, I think that we're going to see, like I say, I think right now we need the powers that be want the, you know, Brandon machine to stay in office, whether they like him or hate him. That's where the, you know, kind of high table is right now. He's their dude, and anybody else would be kind of turbulence, would kind of upset the balance of things a little bit. I actually saw legislation. Somebody was pushing. I should have pulled it up to, and of course it's going to go right to the Senate and the House, where now to pull America out of NATO, you need a Senate and House to be like unanimous, basically, that they have to agree. And if you ever wondered, is Trump coming back? Dude, somebody thinks so, or at least it's afraid it's a possibility. Anyway, we're really gathering energons here. These blue diamonds are basically like they're crosses above the 200 and 314 moving average within, like, I think 3 candles. This is a secret indicator right here. I want you to share it with you. This is very powerful. I can't really share that. You'd have to join. Sorry, I'm stuttering today. You'd have to join blockchain education here and get on with the team. There's a link over here in the over on Bitcoin Daily View. If you want to join, you can join. I don't make any money if you join, but you get a discount if you join, and then you can truly know some of the high table secrets. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but there you go. I think we're going to see continuation. I think we're building some energons. I like it. With that said, let's check out Bong versus USDT. Now, where can you trade this thing? All right, KuCoin. Hey, KuCoin. I like that. We're going to look at it there. I see it on MEXC, Gate.io, KuCoin. That's good. I think it's even in Uniswap land. Let's check it out on KuCoin. Whoa, this thing is insane. All right, so this is one of those things, right? This is nuts. Now, if you had basically been watching, I was not watching, sorry guys, but I wish I had been. You see, we were hanging out here between the 200 and the 314, and then we made a break. And you can see right here, what is this little green diamond here? That's a break above the 200 moving average. What else do you have? If we look a little bit closer, you can see this. What do you see there? Purple candles by Sam. Velocity of candles going up. Would have been a great time to get in. What else was happening? The squeeze indicator was just beginning to roll towards the positive. Directional index was really great, along with your ADX. Volume, you would have quite seen it. You would have seen, you know, some volume coming in, but basically it did continue to rise. So this is a hot chart. Everything about it's wonderful. The only thing is right now, chill. Also, you know what else you would have seen? Right here, W equals win, you know, or, well, it can be like L for blues too. But anyway, usually it's a win. So now it's a 45-minute chart, very immediate price action. I got to mention, I'm going to chill on this one because wicks tell you where you want to go. They kind of point where the velocity of the market of the candles are basically. But I'm gonna chill on this one and just kind of watch it. Because if I do a fib here, let's do a fib right. Damn, I hate that tool. Boom, go away. Boom. What you can just remove that dumbass tool completely from the from my options. Okay, let's go here. A little fib action. Where does this thing fit? Okay, your 618 looks good. Your .5 looks good. Your .382. This thing's insane. It's just really pumped. It's pushed. But you know, it could continue. It could continue. Like, let's look at a 15-minute candle. Yeah, you know, it could continue. Let's look at a 4-hour. Let's look at this thing a little bit here. 4-hour, wonderful. Looks beautiful. 4 hours kind of just getting started. Yeah, candles are EMAs are all turning green. What else? Let's look at a daily chart. Not much history here on KuCoin. It must be newly put here. But one way or the other, this thing is hot, and I'm gonna let it be. I'm gonna watch bonk. I mean, who knows? I may have interest in other things tomorrow, but we might see a nice 382 bounce, not a nice .5 bounce, and not a nice 618 golden pocket bounce. I'm gonna watch this thing. This thing's got energons. I will be watching it. I mean, who would have minded getting in way back here and grabbing that 70% that it did? I wouldn't mind. I'll tell you that. All right, let's look at SHIB versus USDT. How's that looking? Kind of represents, you know what? Actually, sure, SHIB. Look at SHIB real quick. SHIB in a good spot. Would not surprise me if I do a channel here. That's kind of setting up for a continuation. It's broken important moving averages on a short time frame. Yeah, I think SHIB will probably continue moving. How about Doge? Everyone likes Doge. Doge USDT. How's that one looking? Doge, whew, look at that. Just right now, breaking some important moving averages. This thing's starting to move. Overall, yeah, I mean, Doge is, it is like the shitcoin of all shitcoins. But I tell you what, I mean, this thing could definitely do something like Bonk did. So I'm watching Doge. I think this could be a play. Anything else? One was called Woo versus USDT, where you can play it on Binance or KuCoin. Woo, that thing is running like crazy. It's rolling over. Once again, this guy here, I wouldn't get into it. It's beginning to chill out a little bit, but I would Fibonacci sequence this thing. Damn it, I hate that indicator. It's retarded. Okay, give me a fib sequence and stop being a pain in the ass, TradingView. All right, with that said, let's look at this. Look at that, the .5 Fibonacci sequence. .5 fib really sticks. 618 has some value too. So watch this guy for a bounce off fib levels. Wouldn't surprise me if it came down really hard and found its 45-minute 200 moving average there, made a bounce there. How's that 4-hour look? Sorry about that. Four-hour chart. Where's that 200? It's way down here. Okay, this thing's been running pretty hard. Anyway, just play it safe. Let things cool off today, and just be ready to get in. And there you go. This thing really took off. This is a powerful chart. So woo, we'll see what happens. That very well may continue. Anything else all of a sudden taking off here? Where's my top 100? There it is. Anything else really interesting? Yeah, a lot of things are doing quite well. So just make ready. Make ready. Tomorrow might be a darn good trading day. Let some of these things get moving. What I wanted to look at was XRP versus USDT. You can play that anywhere. How's that one looking? Oh, I like it. I like it. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. You can take this old school fib sequence and let's grab that little high. Oh, I like it. This is a lot of data to pull in for XRP. And where are we at here? We're working on a .5 bounce here on the 4-hour chart. We're above the 200. We're starting to push. blue diamond there. We got above the 200 moving average and the 314 within like 2 or 3 candles. Is this guy starting to move? Just be careful. It's interesting. Definitely, it has moved. It's consolidated sideways. Anyway, it's one to watch. How do those indicators look? Yeah, 4-hour chart shows it's beginning to roll over towards the positive side. I like that. And let's see, a 45-minute chart. Yeah, watch that 45-minute chart, especially for a nice strong break above the 200 and the 314 and the indicators turn up. I think we could definitely see some action out of XRP, but right now it's kind of a little bit obscure, but I'm going to keep an eye on that one. Anyway, because there you go. Well, that's what I got for you. Take care. Keep trading, trade hard, and don't get wrecked. Take care. I'll be on as I always do, often as I can, to check some things out and look at the market and such. So take care. Oh, one last thing. Radiantcreators.com. I have a couple of cool, that's my little podcast. I have a couple interviews on there that are recent that you might find interesting. So, it is an array of things. So if you don't like one, you'll like the next. Like Frank Jacob here. This one's really hot. I think you'd very much enjoy it. Now I'll put a link to it here. And I want to link to it. One sec. Give me a link to copy link. Here we go. I'm going to stick it over there in the chat. I think, if you're groovy, if you're crazy minded, if you're a crazy person, you're going to like Frank Jacob in the interview that we did. So everybody take care and I'll see you soon.